What did you imagine life was going to be like with Buttons?
I didn't have huge expectations of success when I brought Bunny home and I started using Buttons with her.
Is this gimmicky? Is this a legitimate thing?
I put them down and I said, all right, I'm gonna model these for a month and we'll see what happens.
And if all it stuck to was they let me know when they wanted to go outside, great, that's fun. But it has become much more than that.
The foundation for getting started with Buttons is just a desire to connect.
Do you need to go outside?
I can't remember the exact order, but I think she pressed stranger mad, and I was like, what does that mean? And then ouch paw. And then she came over to me and she put her left paw in my hand, and I was like, okay. And I looked between her toes and she had a foxtail stuck between her toes.
In your paw? Let me see your paw.
3 hours before she was due to have the medication, she went over and pressed eyes help and was kind of squinty and seemed a bit more irritated. And I was just blown away. I mean, here she is telling me that she needs my assistance.
I told him he couldn't go outside, and he went over and he hit Moomin mad, no outside. And that's when I think, I was like, wow, he really gets it. And he has, like, of course I knew he had emotions, but having that proof, I guess, was just overwhelming.
Can you tell us about Parker?
Parker will translate her barks for me sometimes. So I react to it with a question, like, okay, you're trying to tell me something. What is it? She wants to know everything. Like, she wants to know everyone's name. She doesn't always want to go for a walk, that she wants to go play fetch in the soccer fields instead. It seems so obvious, I think, afterwards, but like that her wants and desires on a daily basis are changing, right? And are different depending on the day.
Giving an animal the ability to choose where they want to go, what they want to eat, who they want to see is really, really powerful for us to understand and for them to have a little bit more power and agency within their lives as captive animals. I feel like that's our responsibility.
Love you, Bunny. Love you.
I would definitely like to think that I was as close to an ideal pet parent as any of us can be, even before the Buttons. But truly, that level of specificity, of understanding of their needs, wants, or even just observations, has been a game changer.
It's made our relationship that much better, that I'm able to cater to what he wants and not guess, because I think no matter how much we think we know what our animal wants, there's always a little bit more to it.
I would definitely consider myself a better pet guardian because of the Fluent Pet Buttons. I'm just more actively engaged, and it's obvious to me now that my dogs are communicating all the time with or without Buttons, and maybe I hadn't been listening as deeply as I should have before, but now I am. I'm really listening all the time.
I know for sure that any animal that comes into my home from now on will have, the opportunity to be able to communicate in this way.
I think having the Buttons in our lives really made me feel better about my relationship with my first dog, if that makes any sense at all, because he was my rock for 10 years, and if I could have given him if I could have given him the kind of enriched life that he gave me, then that would have been incredible. And I feel like I can do that for Moomin now because he can let me know what he wants. So I'm grateful that I can do it for Moomin. I wished I could have done it for Cade. So, sorry.